Hey there, Mama. Now let me ask you, have you ever caught yourself saying, I'm just too busy? Or, I'll get to my creative stuff once everything else is handled? Listen up. Today, we're going to rip off that excuse like a band aid. Because the truth is, it's not just about being busy. Nope, it's deeper. It's about those nagging thoughts, those hidden fears, that guilt trip your brain's been running on repeat. Those crusty old stories that whisper, you're not good enough, or your ideas don't matter. Well, not on my watch, Mama. In this episode, we're going to drag those creative blocks out into the light. I'll help you figure out what's been dimming your spark. Then I'll give you the tools to kick those blocks to the curb and start shining again. You ready? Let's do this. Hey, Mama. Welcome to the Creative Mama's Journey, the podcast for mamas who are ready to stop ignoring their creativity and start using it to fuel their joy, purpose, and even income if that's your choice. Now, I'm your host, Christine, your creative specialist, fellow mama, and your no-fluff guide to rediscovering what lights you up. Now, we will be talking about real life, real struggles, and real strategies to help you silence the doubt, make space for yourself, and turn your creative ideas into reality without the mom guilt. So let's do this. Come on. So let's identify your creative blocks. All right, let's be real. We all hit blocks, but they're not always what we think they are. I'm not just talking about, oh, I'm too busy to sit down and paint, or I can't focus because the kids are always around. I'm talking about the sneaky stuff like fear of judgment. What if people think my stuff is stupid? What if I share this and everyone laughs or ignores it? Mama, that's fear talking, anxiety. It's louder than we realize. It's keeping us playing small. How about guilt? That internal tug of war where you feel like taking creative time means you're neglecting someone else, your kids, your partner, your responsibilities. Mama, that guilt is a liar. Trust me, your family needs the whole you, and that includes your creative side. How about perfectionism? Now, this I know very well. Have you ever felt like if it's not perfect, you'd rather not do it at all? Or you spend so much time thinking about the project that you never start? Yeah, I see you because I've been there. Perfectionism is just a fear wearing fancy clothes. That's just it. Just fear wearing fancy clothes. Now, how about this? Overwhelm. Life is busy. I know, we all know. You're juggling a million things, but the overwhelm gets worse when you keep telling yourself that you don't have time. The truth, you don't need a full weekend retreat to be creative. You just need a little bit of time and starting. That's it. So now take a deep breath. Grab a notebook or open up a notes app on your phone. Write down what's really blocking you. Name it. Calling it out is step one to kicking it out. You can use, if it's one of these that you realize is one of your blocks or something else that you recognize as your block, I want you to write it down. Call it. Name it. So now that we've named those blocks, let's flip the script. Let's use mindset shifts to break through. So go from fear to curiosity. Instead of saying, what if I fail? Why don't you try saying, what if I learn something new? Your creativity isn't about being perfect. It's about experimenting, exploring, and expressing you. Okay, let's move from guilt to permission. You don't need to earn creative time. You don't need anyone's permission but your own. Your creative time isn't selfish. It's necessary. It fuels your mind, your heart, and guess what? It makes you a better mama, partner, and human. Okay, what about this one? From overwhelm to tiny wins. Stop waiting for big chunks of time. Start with 5 minutes. Sketch a doodle. Write a sentence. Snap a photo. Sing a silly song. 5 minutes of creative play can crack the door open and let the light back in. And that's all you need, just a small start. This one, from perfectionism to progress. Done is better than perfect. And this is one that I really struggle with. But we should all realize, those of us who struggle with this, that imperfect is better than nothing. Because I can spend time planning and learning to do something and I don't even start. But just realize that every messy brushstroke, every half-baked idea, every silly draft, that's movement. And movement leads to growth. So here are some practical steps to move forward. Just realize you don't need to overhaul your life to reclaim your spark. Here's how you can get it back today. Number 1, set a creative moment timer and pick a 5 to 10 minute window today. It could be during nap time, right after lunch, or even while the kids are playing. Use that moment to create. You can write, doodle, hum a tune, create a recipe, whatever takes your fancy. Number 2, switch up your space. You can change your environment. Even sitting in a different chair with a cup of tea or coffee can shake up your brain's routine. Number 3, make a creative yes list. Write down 3 small creative actions you're saying yes to this week. Like it could be yes to 5-minute journal, yes to trying the new sketch app, yes to singing in the car, yes to that recipe idea. Keep it simple, but make your list. Number 4, connect with a creative buddy. Text a friend and say, hey, I'm trying to get back into my creative groove. Want to do a little challenge with me? And because you know what? Support keeps the spark alive and you guys will be helping each other. Last one, but not least, celebrate the tiny wins. At the end of the day, give yourself a mental high five for anything you did creatively, even if it's just a doodle on a napkin. That counts. Because when we celebrate those tiny wins, we are opening up and we're feeding positive reinforcement in our brains and our bodies that, yay, we're doing it. We can do it. We can get our creative spark back. And as we celebrate each moment, that makes us more willing and more excited to keep on going and keep on finding those times of space where we can add more creative moments and add more wins to celebrate. Okay, Mama, it's time to stop letting those old blocks keep you stuck. The fear, the guilt, the perfectionism, they're just stories. And guess what? You get to rewrite the story. Your creative spark is still there, waiting for you to make space for it. And you deserve that space. So go ahead, set that timer, make that yes list, and take one small step today. And hey, please don't keep this message to yourself. Share this episode with a friend who needs a little push to get her spark back too. We're all in this together, and I'm cheering you on every step of the way. So bye for now. I'll see you in the next episode. And I want you to remember, keep shining, keep creating, because you are worth it. Bye, Mama. Mama, thanks for joining me on another episode of the Creative Mama's Journey. Now, I pray today's episode reminded you that your creativity is not a luxury. It's part of your calling. Now, if this blessed you, pass it on to another mama who needs a reminder that she is more than her to-do list. Make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and connect with me at Chrissy Cris Creations. And Mama, remember, you were made in the image of a creator. So don't just survive motherhood, create through it. See you next time. Bye for now.